All right, we are back out here at Haw Creek Bike Park, not drone park, but we're making it our drone park today. We have the Legion Go with a DevelopAir Micro, and of course Pranav the Great, the lead developer of the DevelopAir Micro. I'm going to hand over the Legion to Pranav here, and before we get going here, just going to review some of the updates. Again, really Pranav, but us as a team have made to the DevelopAir Micro. One, we have new side plates that snap into place from the inside, so you got to push them from the inside outward. We do have a FPV camera attached. We're not going to be streaming the video back, but that is tied in directly to the flight controller via a beck built into the flight controller. And then we have a new fuselage design where the XT30 connector is built into the fuselage like our other DevelopAir models, are very similar to our other DevelopAir models. The GPS dome has been updated a little bit higher up to get a better GPS signal. And again, the FPV camera is attached. That is not going to be standard a part of the DevelopAir Micro, but it is possible to attach different sensors like an FPV camera. So nonetheless, let's go ahead and get her plugged in. There we go. Have to push a little bit more than you might think. And so, did you just hear a disconnect there? So I'm going to hopefully be fairly steady in my radio holding. We're going back to app, opening up the iVue RC app, going full screen, adding a drone, connecting to the STM32 virtual COM port. And I'm doing all of this, of course, because like Pranav would have the ability to do this himself. We're not getting any satellites just yet. If we're not getting satellites here in literally just a couple moments, and there we are, 6 satellites. I was gonna say we'd switch over to QGroundControl. We get 10, 11 satellites. We'll swap over to loiter flight mode and take off. And actually, do you want to try taking off manually from the ground, or would you rather it take off automatically and then take over once it's in the air?
We can try manually.
All right. Yeah. 10 satellites. All right. Let's see if we can get another 1 or 2. But once you're ready, all right, 12 satellites, you'll just select arm drone and then, kind of gently be able to go up using the throttle stick. Yep. The touchscreen doesn't always register it properly. Dun, 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 dun. Using the touchpad. Super intuitive 3-handed control, people. Gamepad's activated. It seems like we are maybe having a UI problem with the arm button, so we might have to have it take off and then you take control. Yeah. Mohit, the arm button in this version of the iVue RC preview development version is not working. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and try the live production version. And if this doesn't work, we'll switch back. So Mohit doesn't get mad at me. Hold on, let me show the version. January 11th, 1.5.3, okay. "17 satellites, oh my goodness. All right, now let's just activate again. Activating the gamepad, I should say. And just making sure. Now theoretically, you should be able to hit arm. Very theoretically, it seems. All right. Flying arm. I said we would switch back, but not. So we might have another issue only available via QGroundControl to see, or you could theoretically use Mission Planner. So it might not be an iVue RC bug after all. It might just need a compass calibration, or there might be some other warning.
Guided flight mode. Radio failsafe cleared. Need position estimate.
Touchscreens are great when they work. All right, so there's already a flight plan saved on here as well from the last automated mission we did outside the office. So we're going to clear that.
Need position estimate.
And yeah, it looks like despite having a connection to like 17 satellites, we still don't have a position estimate.
Loiter flight mode. Arm. Need position estimate.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like it wasn't actually an iVue RC app, that the GPS is not quite ready. It's not quite initialized. Which is kind of odd, having a connection to 19 satellites. Maybe we should do a compass calibration.
Need position estimate. MAC. Compass number 0 with David 855,305 removed.
So it's not even showing the compass. I might need to go into Mission Planner and rearrange the compass order. And here we thought this would be
Should I check the wiring of the GPS? Or yeah, the satellites work though.
yeah, the satellites work, so I think it's just maybe the compass got disabled for whatever reason. And sometimes there's like a compass built into the flight controller, which I don't think there's a compass built into these flight controllers, so let's see what shows up in Mission Planner. Can never be easy, can it? If it were easy, everyone would be doing it. And yet here we are. Connect. I feel like this Legion goes like a baby rocking in the cradle. Lucky Pranav is here, otherwise I'd be saying rockabye baby right now. You're welcome, people. Pranav is a savior. Going to set up mandatory hardware, compass. Yeah, it doesn't look like any compass is showing up. Was any wiring redone since the...
I just unplugged it and replugged it in for the GPS dome.
All right, let's see if we can do a stabilize or altitude hold flight mode. You comfortable doing that?
Yeah.
Before we do it in the iVue RC app, I'm going to see if QGroundControl gives us a ready to fly message if we switch over to altitude hold flight mode there.
Stabilize flight mode.
Still says not ready, which I'm not a big fan of. In stabilized flight mode, I should say. I should clarify. Because stabilize shouldn't require on a GPS, but I guess it does rely on the compass. I mean, I certainly know it relies on the compass. Altitude hold.
Altitude hold flight mode. Compass not healthy.
Yeah, it just looks like the compass is not visible anymore. Something I could have and probably should have checked at the workshop before we came out here, but yeah, can't even arm it. Now we could, disable all the checks, but that's probably all the arming checks, but that's probably not in our best interest unless you want to do kind of unnecessary micro rebuilding. So do you want to call it here and maybe revisit it tomorrow or whenever you're next available?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Get used to the disappointment. That's just par for the course of working with me, but stay tuned for the next video. Peace.